Hey designers, and welcome back. Today I have a few more life hacks for you, so stick around. Today I want to talk to you guys about obtaining financial freedom in 2017. Is it possible? Absolutely it is. And even if you can't work your way all the way out of debt, you certainly can get a huge head start. So let's jump on in and find out 5 things you can do to help you achieve this goal. The first thing that you have to do if you want to obtain financial freedom this year is set a budget and stick with it. I know, that's the ugly B word, but trust me, without a budget, you will never see financial freedom. You have to make a plan for how you want to spend your money. We have found in our experience that people who fail to plan to fail. So set a budget, sit down, mark out your goals, and then determine that you are going to stay within that budget and not go beyond it. The second thing that you have to do if you want to attain financial freedom this year is stop spending more than you make. One of the big habits that we see here in America is that people have gotten accustomed to charge it please. Do you know that charging money that you don't have is very dangerous? Now you're spending way more for an item than if you just would have waited till you had the cash to pay for it, because you're not only paying the bank back the item's cost, you're also paying the bank back a hefty interest in order for them to lend you that money. So stop with the credit. What you need to do is take all of those credit cards out of your wallet and leave them home. And if you still don't trust yourself with that, then take it a step further and cut those credit cards up and get rid of them. Stop spending more than you make. The third thing that you can do in order to gain financial freedom this year is to begin with the smallest credit debt that you have and pay a little extra each month. Even if you're only paying $5 above that minimum fee, that's going to help you start climbing out of debt. Very quickly, you're going to begin seeing your interest reduced. And here's the deal. Take a look at the credit that you do have and find out if it is accrued daily or if it is accrued monthly. If you have some credit that is accrued at a daily rate, then take your payment and split it in half. Paying twice a month instead of in one lump sum can help reduce your interest and drop the total amount that you still owe. Once you get the smallest bill paid off, take the payment that you were paying to that smallest bill and begin working on the next smallest bill. Take the amount that you normally pay that next smallest bill plus the amount you were paying the smallest bill, lump those two sums together and pay down that second credit debt. Continuing this process all the way through until the last credit debt that you have is going to ensure that you can climb out of debt a whole lot faster. The fourth thing that you can do is to take any increase that you may have this year and put it right towards your debt. Just stop and think about it. Although a raise might be nice to have, usually we take that raise and spend it on a bunch of things that we don't really need. We increase our spending when we increase our income. The goal here is to get out of debt, and the way to do that is to take your increase and apply it right towards your debt. And it's easier to do than you think. You're already living without that increase as it is right now, so it's not like you're even going to miss it. Instead, take that increase and put it towards your credit debt, working from the smallest to the largest like we've already talked about, and you will see just how quick you can become financially free. And the last thing that you can do this year to move towards financial freedom is to stop all the useless spending. It's not even a matter of overspending that gets most people in trouble, it's the useless spending. Get yourself a little journal and a pen and keep it with you at all times. Put it in your purse or put it in the sun visor of your car. And every time that you stop for that coffee or pull through the drive-thru for that soda, run into a convenience store to get you a little snack, write it down. You will be surprised at just how much money you are wasting every single day. And by the end of the month, that really adds up. You can take all that money from that little bit of useless spending and apply it towards one of your credit debts, and you will be financially free before you know it. I know that climbing out of debt can seem insurmountable and can be awfully frustrating when you stop and think about it, but I can guarantee you if you will start applying these 5 steps by the end of 2017, you will have made a huge dent in that debt. Be determined that you can do this. Set yourself a budget. Stop spending more than you make. Begin with your smallest bill and begin paying extra, working your way all the way up until you finally pay off that largest debt. Use any increase that you have this year towards paying down debt and avoid all that useless spending. These 5 easy steps will reduce your financial bondage, and you'll be so glad you did it. I want to thank all of you so very much for joining me today. Remember, you were created for purpose, so go and be all you can be. I'll see you soon in the next video.